Good morning, Hastings, and welcome to your daily rundown from HastingsNow.com. So we've got some classic April weather for you today, the kind with a real split personality. It's going to start off one way, but trust me, it's going to end up looking a whole lot different this afternoon.
And to get us started, here's a little weather joke that honestly just hits the nail on the head for this morning, doesn't it? That's April for you. Just can't quite let winter have the last word.
Okay, so let's get into this forecast. Really, the big story for our Sunday is all about improvement. It's really a tale of two halves, starting off pretty chilly, but it's going to get better and better as the day goes on.
All right, let's break down the numbers here. We're looking at a high of 46 and a low of 27. Now, see that precipitation chance? It's just a 20% shot. Maybe a few stray snow showers before 7 a.m., but they'll be out of here before you even finish your first cup of coffee. That north-northwest window is definitely going to make it feel pretty crisp this morning.
But here's the good news. The reward for our patience is that 46-degree high. As we push into the afternoon, the sun is going to take over. The skies will clear up, and we'll hit the mid-40s pretty comfortably. So yeah, that's what you get for toughing out the chilly start.
And then tonight, well, those beautiful clear skies that gave us that nice afternoon, they're going to let all that warmth just escape right back out. The temperature is going to drop all the way back down to around 27 degrees. So the big takeaway here is nope, it's not quite time to pack away those heavier coats just yet.
So, what does all of this actually mean for your Sunday plans? Let's turn all this weather data into some real-world advice for your day here in Hastings.
Honestly, it's pretty simple. You're definitely going to want a jacket for the morning, but don't let that stop you from making some plans. The late morning, and especially the afternoon, are shaping up to be perfect for a walk along the riverfront over by Levy Park, or maybe a trip downtown once that sunshine really starts working its magic.
All right, now that we've got our Sunday all mapped out, let's switch gears for a minute. Because as it turns out, April 19th is a surprisingly huge date in history. And not just here, but, well, everywhere.
On this one single day, history was being made on a national scale, a local scale, and get this, even on an interplanetary scale. So let's take a quick trip through time, shall we? You've got these three incredible moments that are all connected by this date, and they tell a story of revolution, reform, and, yes, rockets. It is just amazing to think about how one date on the calendar can hold so many world-changing events.
So let's start on the national stage. On this day, all the way back in 1775, the shot heard round the world was fired at Lexington and Concord. This was the spark. This was the moment that ignited the American Revolution and really set the course for our entire nation.
Now let's bring it right back home, to our own backyard. Just a stone's throw from Hastings, over in Nininger, a man named Ignatius Donnelly was making his own kind of mark. On this date in 1893, he published the very first issue of his newspaper, giving one of Minnesota's most famous reformers a massive public voice, a really cool piece of our local history. And finally, let's shoot for the stars, literally. Think about this. Just a few years ago, on this exact date in 2021, humanity had its own Wright brothers moment on Mars. NASA's Ingenuity helicopter made the first ever powered, controlled flight on another planet. It started as just a small tech demo, and it turned into this legendary 72-flight success story. How cool is that?
So, as you head out into your Sunday, just think about that for a second. This is a day that launched a nation and launched the first flight on another world. It kind of makes you wonder, right? What new thing might you discover right here in Hastings today?
So that's your look at the day ahead and a peek into the past. If you found this helpful for planning your Sunday, why not share it with a neighbor? From all of us here at HastingsNow.com, have a fantastic day.